Hello and good Thursday evening,
Hey everyone.
everybody. Back in 1998, did you know this, Doug? Back in 1998, British
Probably
show
not.
came to Canada,
Mm.
and the show was Whose Line Is It Anyway? And it was an
Oh yeah,
improv
yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah,
And it starred Colin Mockery, um,
yeah.
uh, Ryan Stiles, Wayne
Yeah.
Brady,
Oh yeah.
and one other person. Guess who it was? It's Doug, actually. How you doing, Doug? Welcome back. Thanks so much for being here. I know you're a big Whose Line Is It Anyway star.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Well, it's good to be seen. It's been a while since I was on that show.
I know. Did you make a lot of money from that show?
No, I was asked to not come back after one episode.
One episode.
It was the Richard Simmons
Yeah.
one. You remember that one?
Oh, I do
That's
actually.
why
Yes,
it
very
just
much.
we had a it was a it's an ordeal.
Well, I do say you do play a very good Richard Simmons. I really thought it was really him.
It's the short shorts.
It's a shorts.
That's all
That's how
it
you
is.
do it.
Yeah,
You really you gotta go all in.
with the pinstripes. You know.
Right. Hey, Bia. Hey, Roey. Hey, Webbo. What's happening? How's
Hey
everybody doing?
folks, happy Thursday. What's happening in the chats?
Yeah, how's everybody doing?
Shane, I'm
Nice
going to
to
start
see
a
everybody.
piece, but I have a question, and I'd like you to help me, help you, help everyone watching have a good time.
Okay.
I'd like you to spread your tiny wings and fly away. What is your favorite Canadian bird?
Ooh, the Kingfisher.
Wow, that didn't take you a hot second. I love it. All right, thank you.
I love the way that they fly. I love their size. I love if
The
you've seen them,
size.
the way they look. Yeah, because they're like they can be really really small, but they can also be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I have some down at the cottage. Do you have any out at your
They're-
lake?
Yeah, there's two. So far as I can tell, there's two individuals, and
Oh yeah.
they one makes a very like the same path. Anytime I see him, he's always taking or she is always taking the same path around the lake,
Mm-hmm.
um, and they're very pretty.
They
They're
are.
hard to see. They're hard to see because they're small and fast.
Right. Now, I'm looking up some reference imagery, and I'm
Would
seeing.
you like me to do that for you as well?
No, I'm good here. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Uh, but I'm seeing two variations. One is a blue and orange variation, and the other is like a white and blue. What one do you have a preference of?
Which one's prettier? I see the red and the. I
Yeah,
like
let's.
I like them. I like them both. I think the red would give you more to work with. The little breast, rusted breast sort of thing, and
Yep.
then the black with the white on the wingtip.
Okay. On it.
It's
Spread.
swooping season, so I'm not going outside for a few months. The magpie. Is that what
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about, Roey? You had a run in with a couple magpies.
Spread your tiny wings and fly
Oh my
away.
goodness.
You a big Anne Murray fan?
I don't mind Anne Murray. I think that I am more a Rita McNeil than Anne Murray person.
Yeah, I'd have to agree, I guess. Yeah. Um, yeah,
There's something like, they're both Nova Scotians.
they are. Yep.
Both Nova Scotians. They're both Canadian icons. I think Anne Murray
Fair.
probably a little bit more so. She had
I
more
would say
widespread.
she was quite a big deal back in the 70s, was she not?
Yeah, I think she had international fame.
Yeah, like she was on some shows that were outside of Canada for sure, like performing live.
The Celine Dion of the time.
Yeah, that would be fair-ish.
But I don't mind some Anne Murray. I mean, I think it's. I feel like both Anne Murray and Rita McNeil is old people music.
Yes. Yeah.
That's more my parents' speed than mine ever
Mhm.
were. Be.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my dad took me to Rita McNeil once.
Like right to her house.
To her house, and we ate a big meal. Yeah.
As you do. As you do. Have you ever been to her tea house?
I have not. I was to Cape Breton for the first time a year ago, October. So it wasn't on my to-do list, but I actually was a little surprised it was still a thing, but it is. Have you?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
No, I've driven by it a bunch of times. I've never actually been in for a cup of tea.
Mm.
Although I do like a cup of tea.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of tea this past week because I was not going to drink until Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
And look, here we are.
Just like that.
Not having tea tonight, friends.
No tea for you.
No tea for two. Speaking of Nova Scotia,
Yeah.
so every year we send a tree to Boston. You know this, right?
Correct. For Christmas.
For Christmas, we send them a humongous Christmas tree, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal here. It's a big deal in Boston. It's a big deal for the person that gets to supply the tree. It's a very big honor to have your tree chopped down and sent to Boston, because it's no small tree.
No.
It's
no,
usually 2 tractor trailers worth of tree.
Sizable.
Sizable,
Girthy.
because it's a thank you for their help during the Halifax explosion.
Correct.
Correct.
They helped us. Well, they sent their masons up, and they helped us rebuild the city after the explosion.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
What's happening?
I just found a new kingfisher.
Oh yeah.
I have not seen this kingfisher. But I want to. I'm going to bring it up for you, Doug.
Okay.
Just because I don't know if you've seen this guy before.
Maybe not. Spread your tiny wings and fly away.
Look at this thing.
Oh. No, they look
It's like the
they're
color
having they look like they're having a little
matches your
dance.
shirt.
It, it does. They're beautiful.
They are beautiful. I've never seen one like this, I don't think.
No.
Oh, I
they-
know why.
They look tropical.
They are South Africa. South African kingfisher. This beauty.
Wow. It's like, what are you looking at?
What's happening? You're bringing it about with me when you go for a walk now. Yeah. So there's a season, and this is when they nest, right? Magpies are notorious for swooping and trying to not kill people, but get them away from their nests.
Yeah.
How long does this go on for, Rowie? This is a Rowie animal adventure right here.
This is a weekly segment of the show.
It is. They're also very pretty birds.
Magpies?
Magpie. Yeah.
But they also exist in, like, the U.S., do they not?
That I don't know. I'm not sure. I've only ever encountered them in Australia,
Oh, okay.
and they're kind of everywhere in the cities. Oh, silhouette's cool as hell. Oh, this is a Eurasian one. I know nobody can see what I'm talking about.
But sounds like you're having a
It's
really
fine.
good time over there.
I'm having a great time. Having a great.
Good. Glad to hear it. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta get Anne Marie out of my head, but I'm not allowed to listen to music.
I don't know much.
No, that doesn't help either, but thank you.
No, it was just I thought I'd put that in there.
I mean, it's good, but it's not. It's not taking Anne away. That's the issue.
Oh, I see. What about if I could turn back time?
That's better.
If I could find a way.
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Tell me what you do.
I don't know the rest. That's it. That's all I know.
That's
I know
bullshit.
those 2 words.
You know more. You're like, because you had to stop yourself. You were gonna serenade me. It was quite lovely.
It's gonna keep on trucking. That's right, Shane in concert. Rainbow lorikeet. I'm gonna look that up. See what that looks like. Rainbow lorikeet. Oh, we looked at this before, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, they're cute. They look like a very parroty parrot. Like, you know how you expect a parrot to look? That's
yeah.
what this is.
Are they like a tui from New Zealand?
Tui bird. No. When you think, oh, are they're a little bit smaller.
Than the tui?
The tui is smaller than the lorikeet, and the lorikeet is smaller than a parakeet. They look like a Google bird.
A Google
Hey,
bird.
Sabotage, how you doing? Because
Hey,
they have all the
Sabotage.
Google colors.
Oh, they have all the colors.
See?
Oh, wow. It is a Google bird.
Google bird. Right? That's the one that's in my head now, too. I don't have any sign of Anne Murray.
No, she's gone, Anne. Good night, Anne. Good night.
Good night. Spring Hill, Nova Scotia, represent.
I drove by there on my way back from New Brunswick, as one does.
Yeah, as one does. Yeah, absolutely. A traditional mining town.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Okay. I'm gonna hit you with a couple of slogans from towns near here, and you
Yeah.
tell me.
Which town it
You
is?
tell me if. Yeah, which town it is.
Okay.
A traditional stopping place.
Ooh, that's Bedford, Nova Scotia.
It is. Good job. 1 for 1. Halfway between the equator and the North Pole.
That's Oxford.
You're wrong, my friend.
No.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Mastodon.
Oh, Macedon Ridge. It's. Oh, I want to say Stellarton, but I know it's not Stellarton. It's
It
Stewiacke.
does start with an S. That's right.
Stewiacke.
It's Stewiacke. Nice job.
Whoa! Thanks
Oh!
for subscribing. Wow!
Look at this.
That's our first subscription. How
First
exciting.
subscription ever. Thank you so much, Sabotage. Look at that.
Amazing.
So that's let the cat out of the bag a little bit. We have look at you can have a little first badge beside your name and everything.
Boom.
Oh, Rowie, thank you so much for the sub.
This is
Coming in
amazing.
hot with a number 2.
Wow. Well, sometimes the number 2 does come in hot.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so
Wow.
much, guys. Really appreciate the subs. And now that the cat is out of the bag, we are affiliated as of this broadcast. However, we are going to celebrate in a couple of weeks' time, which will give us some time to get some emotes ready and some alerts and some stuff for you guys, which we'll constantly be working on and updating. But it's been a whirlwind, and we couldn't have done it without everybody being here so consistently.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you all so
Um,
very, very, very much.
but we'll have a appreciation stream and an affiliate party in a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So also to that point,
Thanks,
just
Bia.
scheduling stuff is that we are off next week. Doug is away for vacation, but we are going to do an event. I'm going to host a Jackbox party stream. I'm not sure if it's going to be here or on my channel yet, but keep up to date on the Discord. It'll be in the events in the Discord. We'll do a Jackbox party stream next Thursday instead, which is always a lot of fun as long as people, come to play. Come to play.
Well, there's no point in not coming if you're not going to play, right?
That's right. That's right.
Bum, 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 bum.
If I could find a way. Oh, if I could turn back time, I wouldn't go too
would you
far
do?
back.
Okay.
I will go back to right after Rowie subscribed. I wouldn't want to go before that.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's so awesome. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, down to play. Yes, thank you. Who's dancing emotes? 2020 party, 2020 pajamas, 2020 party pajamas. I like those emotes.
Yeah.
2020 celebrate. Do I have those emotes?
You seem very upset if you don't.
Potty. Hindsight 2020 emotes. I do have some of them. I have party. I don't have the pajama one. Boop.
Dun, 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 bum, bum.
There it is. There it is, Doug. I found it.
What'd you find?
Nothing.
Oh, you found it. You found it. Nice. Holy moly.
That was me. I subscribed to us.
That's amazing. I've never felt so good.
So popular?
Well, just a little desired, yeah.
I take back those words that have hurt you and you'd stay. So I actually didn't know those lyrics. I had to go look it up.
Oh, yeah. And now
Oh, we got a hype train going.
What's that?
When a bunch of people give you a bunch of stuff, you get this train going.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't see it because
I'm busy.
Because you're busy, and we're also not using Twitch's specific chat.
Oh. Were we doing life differently?
Well, we're using that Streamlabs chatbot, and that's what I show you. So,
that's fine. Then I just get to be surprised all the time.
Yeah, I get to tell you what's going on. I get to say, hey, by the way, we got this thing happening, and then you're like, I don't know what that means, and I'm like, I will let you know when you need to know.
Which is never.
I'm just showing it to you here, though, Doug. See this banner?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
94%.
So
I like that.
That's what chat sees.
Nice.
Right?
Cool.
Sweet.
I like those. Are those bums?
Yes, these are bums.
What are hover over them again? I want to see what they're called. Asmo Booty. I like that.
So, so I think Asmo is probably the streamer that has this bum as an emote.
Oh, yeah.
And Rowie subscribes to them, right?
So,
Unless it's a free
what would
emote.
what would it come up like if we had some ass? Would it be like Doug Belding art ass?
Yeah, it would be shorter though. It'd probably be Doug B ass. Doug B ass.
There's times I probably am. Yeah. James
Oh
Lewis.
my goodness.
Wow.
James, thank you so much for the Prime subscription.
Jeez.
Thank you. His name is Asmo DATV. Asmo DATV?
Mm-hmm. I bet it is.
Yeah, Asmo. Ask me all the questions. All right, never mind. That didn't work.
You know what? I kind of felt like I thought I knew where you were going, and I appreciated the effort.
Yeah, sometimes you can't win them all, Doug. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Well, what's the old saying? You don't score any goals you don't shoot for? Is that it, or something like that?
That's exactly it. That must be it. It was so eloquent.
Because I said it, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And Doug Belding said it 2 seconds ago.
You miss all the shots you don't take. Isn't that it?
Yeah.
That's the
Wayne
one.
Gretzky, Michael Scott, Doug Belding. Yep, absolutely.
Who's Michael Scott?
From The Office. He once quoted that, and then he quoted himself saying that again. So I quoted you saying his version of Wayne Gretzky's
Right.
thing.
Well, thank you for that.
So how many emote slots do we have now, and which expressions would you guys like? So we've been talking a little bit about emotes over the last
Day?
well, since we found out. And I like this little I like that little guy too. Obviously we want to tie some stuff to the stream. There's some things that we want. We want the just what you guys would use, right? I would like something for celebrity net worth myself. I would like that some like maybe stack of money or something to point to that. I think the cats, some representation of a beautiful Doug, some representation of a beautiful Shane. I can call myself beautiful. That's fine.
Oh my God, yes.
Too self-serving, I don't think.
I don't.
Has
anyone in chat said otherwise? No, they didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a challenge.
We'll see what they come up with.
There you go. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. So yeah, there's some talk, but I think that maybe we do have a suggestions channel, and if you guys have suggestions for emotes, hammer them in there. Like, let's get some ideas running. Let's see how it goes. We're definitely going to have something for the affiliate party. We'll have some emotes for sure, as long as they get approved in time. And we can just iterate on it. And I think we start with 4 slots, and then a tier 2 and a tier 3 slot. But so we're going to have to think about it,
Yeah, totally. Well, and I want people's opinions.
I definitely have a very strong one. And I know that I've said this to you before, Doug. And I want to say it just on the record.
Okay.
But I love them delightful bears.
Oh. Oh, not these ones.
No, but I don't mind those either. Actually, that would be pretty good too. But the cartoony ones, the one where there's a taller one and a shorter one, and I like the jacket that the taller one has on. I'm like, I could see me wearing that jacket. And the shorter one, I'm like, oh, I could see Doug wearing that jacket. And it kind of makes me think that, one is me and one is you. But I'm also projecting a lot here. Hey, little Ange, how you doing?
I'm looking for it.
I
Sorry.
am so beautiful. I make it an expression. Money. Give me that sweet money. How was the rest of your stream, James? You were measuring your hand when I came in and I couldn't see anything. And then you were drawing something with lots of detail.
My apologies. I cannot find it at this moment. Kind of forget all the art we created over the 36 episodes we've been on.
I can't believe it's been 36 episodes.
Yeah. Just found her. Forgot about her.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
times.
Things are going. I got a level 1 hype train emote. Choo choo.
I like the choo-choo.
Oh. What is wrong with that dog? That hype train dog is not as cute as
You'd like?
Gracie.
No, that's fair. So did you adopt another pet or anything lately?
I have not, but I've been looking at some of the dogs that are coming through the animal
Did you see Ralph? The little gray mini poopo?
and Fly With Me?
Yeah.
I did not, but let me look it up.
He's pretty cute.
Fly with me. Oh
So
God,
that's the foundation. So anyone who's watching that doesn't know, is America will send their dogs here, and they try to replace them in better homes than the ones that they were in, if any, in the States.
I have a lot of friends who have adopted through this organization, and have gotten sweet, sweet puppers. Where did I see that post? It must have been Instagram, yeah?
I would imagine. What's happening now?
Oh, some biddies. 100 bits. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, little Ange.
Oh, I don't know what I feel I need to do for that, but that's fun.
It is, right? I'm telling you, being an affiliate changes the game. We can get into some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly just polls and hype, and we'll have our own emotes, and people can spam emotes and be like, Stanley emote, Stanley emote, Stanley emote, Stanley emote, and then it'll just be like, oh, do you guys see Stanley? We must see Stanley. He must be right there on the cat cam.
Yep. He is sleeping hard.
There he is. Look at that. I done did it. Although, I wonder if I can zoom in. I'll work on that.
You play around with that and see what you can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Sleeping hard, I feel that. Oh, let me tell you a brief story. I don't know
You
if
talk
I
about
have
your underwear
these...
again?
Is that what I talked about last time?
Well, you said a brief story.
Oh. Yeah. I don't wear briefs, but I probably should. I'm old enough to wear briefs. You have to be a certain age. So you either have to be under 14, or over 38.
Oh.
Because in that middle, you're supposed to wear either boxer or boxer briefs.
Or nothing.
Or nothing. Yeah, or nothing. I can't find the dog, but everybody should have a look at their local adoption rescue dog thing and see the cute dogs. I love browsing for cute dogs, and then I think, oh, yeah, I could be the guy with 7 dogs, and then I remember that my brother has 6 dogs, and he's a jerk.
Fair.
Not that it's the dogs that make him that way, but anyway.
No, but I was talking to actually someone at work today who's in Costa Rica, and she is a huge dog fan. And she was explaining, we get together and ask these questions, and the question was, what was your most memorable time outside? And there's like a reserve in Costa Rica in the mountains that this family has. It's a non-for-profit, and they have all this acreage, and they have over like 800 dogs just on the land, just roaming free. And they've all been like, well, not rescues, but like, people can go up and drop their dog off, or you can go up and adopt a dog. They're not feral, but yeah, there's a whole like system of people who go down and volunteer and help out, and yeah, there's a big problem with the
That's a
the rescue
lot
dogs.
of dogs.
Yeah, it's wild. I never, because I was like, here that would get shut down, and all the dogs would end up in a pound or a cage. And their thing is, well, that's why this exists, so they don't have to be in pounds and cages. And I was like, oh, that's really smart.
Wow. I like those rescue places. There's a place in Florida that does only pit bulls that were used in dog fighting.
Oh.
And that's such a sad story because, a lot of them can't be rehabilitated. There's like the psychological damage is so great, but they give them huge runs that they can have to themselves if they can't be with other dogs. And if they can be socialized with other dogs, then they socialize them. And then the ones that they can actually rehabilitate to be in a family, then they do. And I mean, that's such a hard thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I went to the RSPCA, which is a place where you can adopt pets, like 5 years ago. Wanted to get a cat, and we spent 6 hours and just sat and played with the puppies. That's a good day. That's a great day. Oh man, your kingfisher's looking awesome, Doug.
Oh, thanks.
What? Did I lose your microphone? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, I got you now. I got you back.
Cool.
I got you back.
Nice.
Yes, that's me too. Be a responsible over a hoarder of animals. I'm sort of in a position now where I could get a dog, but back when I was going to the office every day, and where I live alone, I didn't want to get a dog because I didn't want to leave a dog here for 8 hours by itself. The great thing is now there's a ton of options and services that cater to those sorts of things. Like doggy daycare is big here now, and I would take Gracie there. She would have the most fun, and even though she was not playing with the other dogs because she was a little bit not, she's just kind of like, I would rather sleep. She would she couldn't wait to get there. And then she would walk around and sniff all the dogs, and she just loved to be around everybody. And then she would come home and she would sleep for days.
Cool.
Yeah, kitty cats. If I got a kitty cat, and I know Doug has heard me say this, I might have said it on stream before, but I would teach it to poop in the toilet.
Yeah, you have said that before.
I just don't know if I could do the litter box thing. I've lived in houses with cats before.
Yeah.
And the litter box is just a bit of a.
Well, it's a no-go for you.
Probably been some improvements in litter box territory.
Maybe.
Technology. I think you just have to be on top of it, right? Like if you clean it on a regular basis, it's not bad.
Correct.
But I've been in places where they don't clean it.
And that's not good.
Okay. It's never good. It's not good, Doug. It's not good.
No.
Man, this is fantastic. I'm loving this drawing.
Oh,
Painting.
thanks. Oh, lovely. Glad to hear it.
Does it have a fish?
Yeah.
Makes
Sounding-
sense. It being a king.
Kingfisher and all.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell you a story about a moose that I read about?
Yeah.
So, are you aware that there are a bunch of animals that get drunk?
Yeah.
So, in a lot of cases, it's like monkeys and pigs and elephants and well, in this case, a moose.
Mm-hmm.
And how they do it is it's like old rotting fruit on the ground starts to ferment, and then they get drunk off of that. Or in the case of monkeys, in some cases, they just literally steal alcohol off the tables of bars.
Yeah.
But there's this moose in Alaska, and it was an old moose. They're thinking like 13 maybe when it passed away,
Okay.
which is fairly old for a bull. And it was very like just kind of like even keeled and docile. So in Alaska, in a lot of the towns, moose just kind of roam through the towns because they can find things like crabapple trees and some of them are more skittish than others, but this one particular moose was very comfortable. If there was people on the road, he would go on the sidewalk. The moose conservatory scientist guy had once seen him literally wait at a crosswalk for the light to change and then use the light to
Wow.
walk across the street. And he would get calls where the moose would eat a bunch, and it was consistent. Like through the years, this was the drunkest moose about. They named him Buzzwinkle because he always had a buzz.
Nice.
Instead of Bullwinkle, the moose.
Yeah.
Buzzwinkle. And so he would just like wander around in the town and just like hang out, and people would see him and they'd call the conservatory guy, and I just thought it was so cute. It's just like he's just part of the community.
Yeah. He's like that old drunk neighbor that everyone has.
And I don't know if this is true, but it made me think of Northern Exposure, the television show. Do you remember that?
I do, a wee bit.
So in the intro credits, there is a moose walking down the middle of town. And I wonder if that's a reference to that moose, or if it's just because that happened all the time.
Or maybe that's him.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's that's actually him. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll use the internet to find out.
Yeah, why not?
Can you train moose to be on camera?
Oh. If they're hungry, I suppose we could bait them
Morty.
a little bit.
So the Northern Exposure moose is Morty. Morty the moose ambles through the opening credits of the TV show Northern Exposure. He died due to an illness, mineral deficiency.
Huh. Interesting.
Was he trained? I don't know if he was trained. That was an old show. Did you ever see that? No, you said no.
I knew of it, but I never watched it. It wasn't like something I set time aside for.
He had just got a dog because known that I have time to pamper it and train it. Yes, absolutely. That's the way to go.
Yeah. And you have a beautiful dog.
There are so many people that just get dogs and leave them at home 9, 12 hours a day. Yeah, it's not good. No. Dogs need a social life, even if that social life is just you. So, there's a lot of cases where dogs can't be social with other dogs or other people for various reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But if they can be social with other dogs, that should be you should make that a thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
and training them and being with their humans is obviously such a rewarding experience in its own right.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We were talking about moose just a second ago, or I was.
Yeah, you are. You're right.
Still am. And we talked about the silver moose in Norway.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I think that's the tallest moose in the world now.
Oh, okay.
Because I think they're still fighting. It's still fighting between it and the not as
Minnesota?
elegant looking moose in where is it? Is it in Moose Jaw? I think it's in Moose Jaw.
Could be.
It is, yeah. But look at the difference. Okay, they've got them side by side here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the difference between these two. One looks like a joke.
Yeah, it does.
And the other looks like an elegant piece of a chrome moose, majestic in face and antlers. And this guy's like, "Hey, I'm super tall."
But he's not taller than the other one?
No, I think the Norwegian moose is now taller. They
Okay.
keep making them each a little bit taller so that they can have the tallest moose, the biggest
Oh.
moose.
That's kind of fun.
I'd like to send one to the moon.
A moose?
Well, I'd like to send the silver moose to the moon. I think it would be just really, really beautiful if it was there.
Mm-hmm.
You asked me what my favorite bird is, but you didn't tell me what your favorite bird is, Doug.
That's true. I haven't. I'm a sucker for a pheasant.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not super great at flying, but they're super great at looking great.
And that's part of it. And I have some in the backyard, and I call them all Phil.
Phil the pheasant.
Yep. But there's like a whole
Oh,
whack
crap.
of them. What happened?
Crap, there's 3 of you, Phil. Nothing.
What? Oh yeah, that's what it's like though.
You look out, you're like, "Oh, hey, Phil, how's it going? Oh, look, you brought your friend Phil." Wait.
All the Phils. Uncle Phil,
Oh, you got all the Phils.
Phil McCracken.
So many Phils. I mean, Phils. What do you have? Do you know what kind? Ring-necked, common. Is there other ones? Green, golden.
They have the blue head and the red neck and the beige body.
Do they have a white ring between the head and body?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So I think that's a common pheasant. They're beautiful. We have them in Sackville, New Brunswick, everywhere. Like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
One of my friends that hunts goes, "Oh man, you don't even need a gun. You can literally just run up to them and step on them." Like, okay,
Step
well,
on them. That's not nice.
I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, usually you just step on their neck and then you rip them from the wings. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's. You need new friends.
That's not my only friend, Doug. I have you, and I have Roey and Bia,
That's right. Yeah.
and
That's
I have
true.
James, and I have
Sabotage.
Little Ange and Sabotage,
Yeah.
and Webbo, and I got all you guys.
That's true. You don't need much
A
anymore.
pheasant. I don't need much, and I don't know much,
It's true.
but I know I love you.
And that may be all there is to know.
All I need to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rest of the world, I have a huge house, an expensive car, and a beautiful wife/husband. Norway, I have the biggest moose. That's right, Pia. That's all they need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're friends. Absolutely. I'm loving this kingfisher, Doug.
Oh, I'm glad. He loves you too.
Roey's working on that Australian video we asked him to work on. Roey's Australian Animal Adventures.
Nice.
You had to save money to get Adobe back. Well, you didn't have to do that. We're not asking you to take expenses from your own pockets.
No, take them from someone else's.
Right. Exactly. If you're a student, you should be able to get that for free.
That's true. Go to the Adobe website.
I think if you're a student, you definitely have,
Much better
if not
pricing.
free, then dirt cheap.
Dirt.
Dirt.
So there's your kingfisher, Shane.
I love it, Doug. That's fantastic.
Thanks. Glad you like it.
Great job. Great job. Let's pull it in a little bit.
Okay.
That's cool. I love the fish too that he's got.
Yeah. Sure, he's gonna love it more than you. But you think of the size of that bird? That's a pretty sizable meal. Thanks, Alange.
Yeah.
Oh, I like those wings.
That's awesome. Yeah, great job, Doug. The coloring's perfect.
Oh, thanks.
I like his little foot here too.
Yeah, he's just getting underway. Yeah.
Good job.
Mm. So, yeah. So, anyone in chat, I'd love to know what your favorite bird from the country you live in is.
Roy has already mentioned the lorikeet.
Magpie. Is that his favorite?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me look it up. How would one spell that, Shane?
Lorikeet. Lorikeet.
Oh, yeah, the Google bird. Sorry.
A googly bird. Sorry, he didn't say it like that at all.
No.
Bia likes the bearded tits. I knew you were gonna laugh. I didn't. I made sure that I didn't. I was gonna let you do it. Oh my God! Look at this cute little bastard.
A bearded tit.
Oh my God! Look at this cute little bastard. It's almost like it wants to be metal, but it's too cute. It wants to be like a Norwegian metal singer, but is too darn cute. Let me pull it up for you guys in chat. If I oh, right here. Right here. Look at this little guy. Look at him. He looks like he wants to be metal so bad. He's so cute.
Yeah, they are super cute. I've seen them before. Nice. The bearded tit. Who knew?
This guy's a little taller. Whip. I like the short, stubbier version of this guy, though.
Mm.
He looks like a little floof ball. Rowie likes the gray fantail. Let me look at that. Oh, hummingbirds. Yes, hummingbirds are very. Blue jay is beautiful. I have a small problem with the blue jay.
Because they're essentially
It's a beautiful
crow.
bird. It's a beautiful bird, and it looks great. But man, is it annoying. I like crows, and it's like
Yeah, I too like crows.
it is essentially a crow, but super more annoying.
Yep.
They eat if you grow anything, they'll eat it. They don't care that you're there. They screech like they're beautiful birds, but a red one last week, it's a cardinal. Oh, or a summer tanger. Let me look that up. We have cardinals around here, and those are beautiful birds. I shouldn't say it was a cardinal because we don't know. Ooh, summer Ooh, these are nice. Did they live here? Location. Blah, blah, blah. West to California and south to northern Mexico. So we don't have them here. I think probably maybe what you saw up here was most likely a cardinal. It's got that same swoop on the head. And we do have quite a few of them in Nova Scotia. South African Hededa? Oh my god, I can't read. Okay, Doug, you're gonna have to find a different co-host. I can't read anymore.
Did you lose your eyes?
I just can't read. What is this Hededa?
Hededa.
I think that's close. Hededa. Hededa ibis. Oh, it's an ibis. It's an ibis. Why is their droppings important? Oh, because it's a silent killer, Doug.
Oh. Tell me
Dead
more.
feces is a silent killer. Kills puppies.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, they eat it and die.
Why do they eat it? Why?
Puppies eat everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is Hededa poop poisonous? Apparently, yes. Apparently, the answer is yes. Love the way you say ibis. Why is it not ibis? How do you say, how do you say it? See, I can't even read that word. A pheasant bird.
Yep.
Oh no,
Very
we
good
lost the
birds.
camera, Doug.
Again? Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Thanks for the warning though.
Oh, you're welcome. Can you fix that? I've got I've got something to take care of here. My phone is going crazy. I just have to make sure it's not a problem. I will be right
That's
back.
fair. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Wasn't paying attention. Shane's brain just exploded with reading his bird's name. That's fair. That is very fair. Ibis. Oh, okay. Thanks for the phonetic writing. I'll have to go through here. Oh yeah, the bearded tits, blue jay. Yeah. Hummingbirds. Yeah, there's a few of those around. I think they're pretty great too. Gray fantail. I don't know that one. What were you overwhelmed by? Like the amount of people that were in the store? Or the amount of like options that are in there? Fair. Oh wow. I'll get Shane to click on that after. Oh, okay. Yeah, I find they're like grocery stores. There's just so much in there. You really need to take the time or understand what department things are in. Oh wow, she did well. Shane would consider that a very, very successful date. If you got a thumbs up and a bite of ice cream. Oh really? Are they more like a corner store? Yeah, we have quite a variety here. Most of our grocery stores are actually quite huge. They kind of combine stores too sometimes, so it's just one-stop shopping. But I kind of like going around to different places and picking up different things, provided I know what I should be able to expect at those places. Stanley, that's all he does. He sleeps hard, and when he's not, he's cuddling or eating. So that's his life. Congratulations. I like all these new extra sounds and actions going on with the subscription. It's pretty cool.
There's no Y in there, though. I know
Oh.
I can't read, but and I also don't mean to be yelling.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Was emergency averted?
No, it's still kind of going on.
Oh, are you okay? Do you need to take
Everything's
some time?
fine. No, everything's fine. There's just one of my friends is having a tough moment, so I'm trying to
Navigate that.
through it.
That's lovely of you. Sorry to hear that for your friend.
Yeah, me too. I think they'll be okay. They're strong
Mm-hmm.
and a beautiful person, so I think they'll do okay.
Well, and you can always sing to them.
That's right. It's like worst case scenario, you got me to sing.
Yeah. So
Things could be worse.
much.
What? Nobody knows. There, see? I can sing.
Yeah.
It's not great. Makes you feel good about yourself, though. You're like, I can sing at least as well as that guy.
I can't actually. You're a much better singer than I am.
Not true. I've heard you belt it out, Doug.
Wow.
Would you ever do karaoke, Doug? Have you ever been to karaoke?
Oh, I have. When I lived in Singapore, that was the lunchtime activity of people at work.
Lunchtime activity.
Yeah. Just go
Oh
to
my
the karaoke
goodness.
bar and like they'd rush through eating to get into the karaoke machine place.
Oh, I don't know how you do that. Karaoke, yeah, exactly, James. Exactly. Karaoke is a drunk sport.
Yeah, they were sober. That's
Yeah.
what's wild.
I don't think I can barely do it drunk. I don't imagine I could do it sober.
No. No thanks.
I mean, I can do it here because there's like I'm not on camera. There's no pressure, no pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But in a room full of people, I once went to a karaoke with so I got a newish job with new clients, and
Okay.
I went and I spent some time at their office for like a week, and one of the nights everybody was like, we're all going out, we're going to karaoke. I'm like, oh, I'll come, but I'm not singing. And then they're like, everybody has to sing when we got there. There was pizza, free food, and that was great, and there's beer and stuff. And I'm like, I can't do it. And so I picked a song that I thought, oh, okay, that's just talking. And I picked Bust a Move.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
not an easy song to rap
No.
at all. It's so fast.
Especially when you're just used
So
to talking.
Well, and I'm just like, I know the chorus. That's it. That's the only part I know. I didn't have the whole thing memorized like you would need to do if you were going to go into that situation.
Right. Did you do what was it you did? You did what one again? Funky Cold Medina?
No, but that would have been better. That's Tone Loc. I
Yeah.
did Bust a Move
Bust a
Bye.
Move.
by Tone Loc. Bust Rhymes? Bust a Move?
Bust a Move is I don't know.
MC, Young MC. Young MC.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to look it up. Don't think that I looked it up because I have not yet.
You got this.
It is. It's Young MC.
He'd be.
Oh no. Okay. You know what it was? I knew the first 5 lines of it. That's exactly it. This here's a jam for all the fellas trying to do what those ladies tell us. That part I know.
Yeah.
The rest not so much. Your camera's out again, Doug.
Oof. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, you sing all the time in your stream. What are you talking about?
Me?
No. James. Next day's function, high-class luncheon. Food is served and you're stone-cold munching. I do know this. Why did I find this so hard? Probably because there's a bunch of people there.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's a lot different with a crowd.
Well, yeah, it's not like you're in the car going to get groceries and you're just like, I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to learn these words.
So, speaking of crowds, you used to do a bunch of art battle stuff, right?
Correct, yep.
Did you ever find that the crowd... Did you find the crowd made it better for you or worse for you?
It depended. Sometimes people in the crowd would give you suggestions, which I didn't consider cheating. And not like they told you what to do, but, you know, like sometimes I'd hear from the crowd, like, the wing on the left's too small. You know, just for like proportions or something kind of like that.
Oh, really? That's the kind of that's the way the art battle crowd was?
Sometimes, yeah.
His eyes too little. Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess a little bit. But then it kind of be weird because there's times that I would hear the crowd, I'd be like, they'd actually come up and be like, you've got this, don't worry. It's in the bag. Yeah. You got it. And that happened a few times and I didn't. Like the votes didn't go that way. So yeah, it's a bit, you know, you get it in your head like, oh, I must be doing really well. And then you find out you're not. Hurts.
Yeah, and not all crowds are the same. And I guess it's a little bit different in that scenario too, because the crowds that I know, it's from playing in bands, and the crowd lets you know if you're doing well. But
right.
You could be getting good feedback from the crowd, but then there's another, like there's another judgment coming that
right.
isn't just like crowd noise feedback. It's actual votes.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but no, they were fun. I enjoyed them when I did them. I mean, you only had 20 minutes to paint, and you weren't given a subject, so you could essentially paint whatever you wanted on the canvas size provided. So, yeah, it was really cool.
Was that the only restriction, was canvas size?
Yep. And color palette. You couldn't like pre-mix any paints. You had to go out with your basics. Mm-hmm. So you'd have like your black, white, red, blue, yellow. And they had a few extra mids. So you'd have like maybe an orange, maybe a purple, and a couple earth tones, like raw sienna and something else. So
everybody gets the same palette, and then you can mix on the fly, but you can't mix. You pre-mix, basically.
Right, exactly.
But subject matter and what you paint is not restricted. Just that color palette and the size of the canvas.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you got a crowd screaming in your face, "Do it better!" or whatever they say.
Yeah. Well, one of my memories, it was pretty funny. As you know, I paint with palette knives, so I can get more down faster. I'm not painting with them tonight for whatever reason, but one time they use like pretty low grade paint, so it doesn't adhere to stuff so well, so it could flick around and whatever. So I was doing that. I remember I just I flicked something back and I was going for it. I just heard in the back is some guy going, "It landed on my face." I was just like, I stopped. I had to turn around. I was like, that's the funniest thing. But yeah.
It's pretty funny. And you made it to the Nationals twice?
4 times.
4 times.
I never won though.
4-time national. 4-time national attendee. Oh, that sounds a lot worse than
It does,
4-time
doesn't it?
national champion. Wait, I got it. 4-time provincial champion.
There you go. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, see, it's crazy. It's like 20 minutes does not seem from somebody that doesn't do art. For somebody that I can not draw. I cannot, but like to watch you work, it's also quick. Like you've got it. It's in your wheelhouse, right? Like you have this ability to see these things in 3-dimensional space and then project them onto 2-dimensional space fairly, quickly, and then also add flair and style to it. But flair, are you smiling at flair? Because you got flair, Doug.
Thank you. I don't know. I'd like to get that in a description of what that is, but yeah, thank you.
But to do it in 20 minutes with a crowd and it being a competition style, it just seems like that atmosphere would be a lot of fun, especially for artists.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're not wrong. It really was. You really had to appreciate, like, to me it's always just so interesting, like, people come out for like live events like that. I think it's really cool. Because it is
Well,
really...
before the pandemic, that whole idea of live painting,
yeah,
was starting to take off. You'd see it at rock shows and at art openings. There'd be live painting, and I know that you've done a bunch of events as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's good fun. People want to see behind the curtain, so to speak. So, yeah.
Well, that's what's great about Twitch too. You can see a lot of different artists doing a lot of different things. You get to sit with them for a little bit, and then there's me, just chatting over the whole thing.
I'm just catching up on chat. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom in on CatCam.
We'll just be in silence together.
All 12 of us.
Cool.
Sleepy boy.
You zoomed in.
I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out.
Seems like a slow burn, but yeah.
It is, yeah. It's definitely a slow burn. So the Olympics are over.
Yeah,
How does
I saw
everybody
that.
feel about... Go on.
I just didn't realize it was ending until I saw something announcing it was ending. I was just like, oh, it went fast. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't watch as much as
Oh
I
my
was...
gosh.
Your camera's out again.
Thank you.
I didn't really watch as much as I thought I was going to, and I'm a little bit disappointed. I think it had mostly to do with the time zone. I think if it was on during the day, I would have had it on a bunch of screens during the day while I was working, but for some reason I never caught up on it. There's some great stories come out of the Olympics. I don't know how everybody's country did. I think Canada did quite well for a summer Olympics. We don't normally do very well in the summer, so we have good swimmers, some good swimmers, and we've done well in cycling in the past, and then some like weird events. Yes, I followed and I watched the pancake artist painting some sneakers today. Actually, Artertainer. Um, she had a slideshow of like previous sneakers that she had done, and I thought they were a lot cooler than the one that she was doing today. But that was just me. But the whole pancake art thing is so cool. I popped in and she was doing Star Wars themed pancakes, and she did this Yoda that was like so good. The silence is deafening, right?
Oh, me? Sorry. I was just
No, me.
Oh.
James said that because we were both being so silent.
We were, yeah, it's true.
I was zooming in. You were
Zooming out.
concentrating. That's right. Getting the bigger picture.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need another point of view, right?
So did you watch any of the Olympics, Doug?
No. I think it was on one
No.
morning, and yeah, I think I talked about it last because it was quite a while ago. I think I just saw a bit of the men's volleyball, and then they went into some gymnastics, and yeah, I think that was kind of all I made time for, and then I had to get to work.
How did everybody else's country do in the Olympics? Bia, how'd Germany do? James, would Great Britain do?
Actually,
Rowie, Australia did pretty good in the swimming, right?
yeah, but when I was watching the gymnastics, I think the UK were in the top 3.
UK were in the top 3 of gymnastics.
Yeah.
Did our news shows and papers talk about the did your news the pentathlon?
No, not
What
not
was
for
our
me
gold
anyway. We did the
our gold medalist
decathlon.
DeGrasse, right? DeGrasse won the gold in the decathlon.
I don't know what Javette, but he did win gold. Yes.
It was either that or the, and of course I get Degrassi.
Junior high.
Junior high, yeah. He's a 6-time medalist, eh?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait a second. I'm mixing up him and the decathlon guy. Or
I wondered.
DeGra-
Because I thought he was.
DeGrasse
I thought he was a short runner.
yeah, he's the sprinter. He's the 100, 200, and 400 meter, and the 100 relay. And he won 3 medals this time. So who's? I can't remember the. Is it decathlon? It might be the other one. You're 4th overall. Crazy. Could have got 3rd, but we were really disappointing in rowing. That's another thing Canada does okay, is canoeing, rowing. Those
we do quite well, actually. Yeah. Even locally here, when I used to work at one company, I worked with 4 Olympians. And they're all like in water sports like that. I mean, this year was obviously different than other years, but like one thing that they had told me about like being at the Olympic Village is just like it's just the biggest orgy anywhere because everyone's just like super in shape,
super good looking, yeah, super fit,
and you've just been so focused on what your event was for the past 4 years. Yeah,
and then it's over, and then you party, and you're partying with other super fit, super good looking, super same agey athletes.
Oh yeah, yeah. All makes sense.
Yeah, the horse punch. I did hear about that. Yeah. German coach suspended for striking horse with fist.
Oh wow, that's not
A
cool.
punch. So the thing that really got me about this story, Bia, is that you don't get to ride. You get a random horse.
Oh, not that that makes
You don't
it okay.
get to ride a horse that you trained with. You get a random horse. And that particular horse apparently had a brutal ride earlier. Like the rider had been sort of mean to that horse earlier, and then literally stopped short. Like wouldn't make a jump for the person, and and that person, if they had just literally finished the course, they would have won gold. This is what I heard. I could be wrong here, by the way.
James has
And
some
so
insight too.
It cost them the gold medal, or a medal, and so the apparently the coach was not happy.
Mm-hmm.
The coach had the freak out. They all share the horse. Yeah, so I think like there's a couple of horses in the pool, right? And they just I find that so bizarre. Like, don't you need they have 20 minutes to bond with this horse? That's it. Don't you need more time than that to get on another animal's back and be like, okay, now you jump through this thing for me?
Maybe if they were drinking,
it just seems
it would be different.
Seems bizarre, right? Yeah. Well, you guys are more than welcome to come here. Let's go for a ride, right?
Yeah, I think that's the cordial thing to do.
And you're right, James. They're testing, are you a good equestrian person? But the thing with the pentathlon, that's obviously not their focus, right? It's not equestrian. You would expect somebody in the equestrian, I don't know, I'm not going to call it a trade. It's not a trade. What is it? Discipline.
Sport.
If you're in that discipline, then yeah, you would expect that if that's your life, you should be able to get on any horse and do some stuff. But if your thing is, oh, I'm in the pentathlon because my fencing is amazing, or my swimming is super good, but my horse stuff is the lowest of the low.
Mm-hmm.
They should, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. What are the sports in pentathlon? It's like it's such a weird mix of sports. What are the 5 sports? Fencing.
Oh.
Swimming, riding, shooting, and running. It's like such a weird mix.
Yeah.
It's so old school, right? Every one of these is old school, and shooting is.
It's like someone just was like, "What do I like to do when I'm not working?" Well, let's put those 5 things together.
Well, I swam yesterday. I went fishing the other day. Fishing can't be in the limit, but I like to swing my sword around a little bit. And then I had a horse when I was younger, and I shot a gun yesterday, and I ran to the store to get a quart of milk.
Mm-hmm. Olympic event right there.
There you go. You got it. The steeplechase.
That's another one I don't quite understand, but go on.
Let me have a look at it. I don't understand it either because I've only watched it once. I'm like, what is going on here? Obstacle course. That's right. That's what it is. It's basically an obstacle course.
Mm-hmm.
A 3,000 meter steeplechase is defined in the rulebook as having 28 barriers and 7 water jumps. 2,000 meter steeplechase has 18 barriers and 5 water jumps. Steeplechase course is never perfect for 400 meter lap. Instead, the water jump is placed inside the turn, shortening the lap, or outside the turn, lengthening the lap. I don't know, man. You've got me confused already. It's basically a grown-up obstacle course.
Also, something they did that weekend.
Also, what?
Probably something they did that weekend.
Right. Okay. Wait. I got a new one here for the Olympics. Just hear me out. You run through water and then over some stuff, and then again water, and then over more stuff. How much stuff? Like 28 things. You got to jump 28 things, and then like 7 water things.
Yeah. Just cause.
Yeah, who owns that horse that got punched? I would be very upset as well.
Yeah.
If that was my horse, I would punch that man in the face. How do you like it?
Yeah.
Man, this lorikeet that you have drawn here, Doug,
Yeah.
it has a menacing presence.
Yeah. Like it's gonna take your baby or your apple.
Yeah, exactly. Or your if you had a peanut, that as well. Both my apple and my peanut are gone. Gone,
Wow.
I tells you.
Same motion.
Yeah. One I was gonna say talon, but they're not talons. One slimy bird claw.
Thanks, Solange.
Yeah, it looks great.
Cool. All right. What's next?
Are you gonna do another bird? Are you gonna do the
I can.
metal bird? The little
Oh,
bearded
the
tit?
little bearded tit. Yes, I'd love to do the bearded tit.
Oh my god, I'd love you to do the bearded tit. I cannot believe how fantastic it is to watch you do these birds.
Oh.
When you did my kingfisher, I was enthralled.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So, it was the bearded tit.
Bearded
Sounds-
tit. Do you want to see the little fella?
I'm going to do the little fella. I like the little fella too.
This guy here.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. A little fella. The countdown is on for the next Olympics, and for our movie, for the Doug Actually Olympic Boogaloo.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you guys updated. Right now, I definitely have a fairly substantial outline, and that's it. That's all I got.
Cool.
I got a little bit of a character thing going on.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
see how it goes.
Nice.
Well, I know, and we had talked about this before. But somebody had mentioned maybe J-Lo would be good in the movie.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
And we know that we want Michael Boogaloo Shrimp.
Well, it's not a movie
Turbo.
without him. It's not a movie without
Right,
him.
exactly. So I'm writing the part for him. When
With
I get to
J-Lo in
writing.
mind?
Well, and sort of thinking of like maybe a, like a supporting
Lady friend?
role in that situation. But I also want like some controversy, maybe with the IOC
Oh, yeah.
and the American breakdancing team, like them trying to not let them in because they're so good or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or the other option is to make it not an American breakdancing team, but make
I'd rather do that.
make Turbo be the coach of some other country's breakdancing team.
Yeah. Like Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good question, right? Norway or something.
No, let's
Some
go
t-
south of the equator.
you want sure, we can do that. We definitely want some country that would not have a breakdancing team otherwise.
My initial thought was Fiji, but they have a lot of dance in their tradition, so that doesn't make it so shocking. What about Tasmania?
They fall under Australia.
Well, there you go.
Montenegro.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The Cook Islands, a tiny island in the South Pacific
yeah. Isn't that what
where
the?
they can dance, but they can't break dance.
That's fair.
What isn't a country? Montenegro? Or Australia? I said the word Australia. You're right.
I said Tasmania.
And then I said that's not a that's Australia.
Just saying the name is offensive.
What?
Is he offended?
I didn't say it was a country. It's not a country.
I did.
You're not a country. I'll fight y'all. Montenegro is very north. Oh, it's beautiful though. Holy shiza. It's like a dream world.
Oh. Tell me more.
Just look at this image. I'm gonna share this. This is Montenegro.
You said it's
expensive
north?
here.
Like north where? What sea?
It's Europe.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh wow. That looks like Italy or something.
Yeah, I think that's similar. Let me see. Let me zoom out on the old. It's near Croatia. It's south of Croatia, north of
Oh.
Albania.
Yep.
Croatia is beautiful as well.
Yeah.
Probably in a similar way.
I would wonder.
Beautiful seafood. Oh no, I've lost the web.
You lost the internets?
Hello. That's right. Doug, right, Shane, Doug, right, I got you now, Rowie. I can't read. I've had trouble reading tonight, the whole night.
Oh, no need to apologize. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, by all means, no. You know what? No. I was going to tell you a fact, but I remembered I told you that fact last week.
Oh. Yeah, I don't need to hear that twice, probably.
Where does this bird live?
Oh, I thought it was in Germany. No?
I think it is, but I wonder if it lives elsewhere as well. Don't put an S when you're searching for the bearded tit.
Okay, duly noted.
Yeah. Just throwing that out there. Made that mistake. Searches are going to hell again. habitat. Likes large reed beds, lakes and swamps. Some of these words I don't know what they mean. Ah, here we go. The range. Ah, cool. Okay, so a little bit mostly in Eastern Europe, in about the same latitude as us. Longitude? Latitude.
Latitude, I think, yeah.
Yeah, latitude. Same latitude as us. But scattered then throughout the rest of Europe and a little bit further north. So they're seen in Italy, Spain, the UK, all through Europe basically, but just like little pockets of them. And then you get into like Russia and Eastern Europe, and there's like this big band of where they live.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we wouldn't see them here at all, ever. Man, they're cute. They're also known as the bearded reedling. They're sexually dimorphic.
Because they're so cute.
Just means they're just like they don't care, they're the same.
Yeah.
Oh no, different.
Were you lying to me?
Yeah, different. Like most birds, different. I got excited there for a minute, but then I guess I don't really realize what I don't know anything. I realize I don't know anything, Doug.
You don't know much.
Don't know much, but I know I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And that may be
Mm-hmm.
all I need to know.
Yep. It's fair.
Like the baboon before me. Google has known before that you're into crazy things. Yeah, it is a bit of a problem. I should start taking some screenshots of some of the things that Google has been serving up to me as like, oh, you're super interested in this, and I was like, no, I searched it once on Doug. Actually, it's not me.
It's Doug, actually.
I swear, it's Doug. Actually, God. Because there are some very. I should start taking a screenshot and post it in Discord. Look what search popped up for me today. There is a fair amount of Clooney stuff, but that is my problem.
Yeah, that's always been there. It's not new.
We do talk about it a little bit more than I would normally search it.
Maybe.
Oh, I have a question.
Sure.
And actually, let me see if I can. Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you ponder this for a quick second because I have to run and use the washroom quickly.
Okay, so you want me to let people in on how my brain works, and my thought process would be to solve your issue while you go to the washer?
Sure, and I also want you to think about this. What superpower would you pick if you could pick any superpower? But don't tell anybody until I get back.
Okay.
And chat, too. Think about it.
Okay. It's funny. I think common ones are generally flight, invisibility, X-ray vision, strength, speed. Hearing. And I wonder if they change as you get older. You know, when you're a kid, you might think, oh, that would be cool. So anyone in chat, what would your superpower be? And is it just one? I wish Shane was here to say. I don't know what the rules are. So I might combine a couple. That camera. Wow. Really having a time tonight.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, your camera's out again.
I know. Working on it.
Oh, you're back!
I'm back.
Looking good. Oh, well, thank you, Bia. So, have we thought of the superpowers we would love to have?
Yes. But not sure what anyone's feeling quite yet.
Okay.
No one. I've tried to make it conversational, but everyone's been pretty quiet in chat because you told them just to think about it.
It's the first time anybody's ever listened to me.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm like, all right, let's talk. I'll talk about some common ones and such.
So Rowie says his is a teleportation or smoke manipulation. I really think you should go with the first one. I don't really understand how the second one helps you.
Yeah.
Oh, just like you're at a campfire and then you can just like make the smoke not be in your face as opposed to following you around to every seat that you sit in.
Mm-hmm.
Teleportation will work too because you could teleport quicker than the smoke could change with the wind. I'll crush my trees. I'm sorry, Rowie. I'm sorry. I've done it. I'm a little too practical time to time.
Are you squashing dreams?
I have squashed dreams and I will squash more. Squishy squashy.
Uh-huh.
Bia wants to wash brains. To be
That's
able to
the
brainwash.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know where that was going for a hot minute. Thank you for.
Oh, you thought like she'd like to get a job at the morgue and
Yeah.
wash some brains before you put them back in the body.
Correct. That is where I thought that was going. I was like, cool.
Something psychic, eh? Yeah. Be able to like the Jedi mind trick or psychologically make people do things. That's a very interesting one. It's a strong one too. Oh, I see. So more teleportation. Oh, Stanley is awake. Welcome,
Hey,
friend.
Bubs.
And if we had a Stanley emote, it would be Stanley emote, Stanley emote, Stanley emote, Stanley emote, right?
Oh, it should be. He's amazing.
We'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought so. The two like broad stroke ones, because you can get fairly specific with superpowers, but the two broad stroke ones would be to be able to manifest anything you wish. So for me, it would be like a croissant from France or Coco chicken from Let's Go Korean restaurant. You know, like just like you can manifest that in front of you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that I would think would be really good is or a gold bar so that you'd have a bunch of money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I think that would be super interesting would be invisibility.
Yep.
So if you want to go to the movies and not pay, I mean, not a big
You sound
deal,
like a really cheap
but-
superhero. That's twice now you've mentioned your rationale is to not spend money.
No, that's not it. That's not it at all. I swear, there's grander things that I would do with it. I would stop crime or some shit. I don't know. Oh,
To save money. So you could like save on
a
your
lot of money.
on your internet bills. Yeah. I gotcha. You're the
Invisibility would be pretty cool though. Like to be a fly on the wall in some like very important, I don't know, political meetings would be interesting, or to be able to go places that nobody else can go to because nobody can see you there. You can just like walk in the White House, walk in the Pentagon, or like get on any flight to any place in the world. You could again travel for free.
Yeah. I think we found your thing.
Okay, I'm not cheap. I'm not expensive. I'm not cheap. What about you, Doug?
I would
Although,
be okay.
I just want to put one more out there. I really like to swim and I really like to float, so flying would be an obvious one. And so choosing one of those is very difficult. Sorry, Doug, that was the last one of my.
Oh, it's
You
fine.
can't cheapen that one. Although I would never have to pay for a flight again. Anyway, it's tell me your expensive superpower, Doug.
Why does mine have to be expensive? But it will be, yeah. Because you have to have a really good outfit. You can't just like show up in a hoodie.
Well, of course, unless you're invisible, in which case it doesn't matter.
Well, as a nudist, someone might like that. You're just like, I don't have to. I'm ready. Just get up and go. For me, that would not be my power. I would be Jean Grey from X-Men. I would have like, I think because she could essentially control the universe. Yeah.
Going big.
Yo. Yeah. Like she could just think about debilitating someone else's powers that's in a fight with her, and she'd win. I think that's a good strategy.
Okay, so those are our big superhero powers. What would be your most useless? If you could pick and it has to be useless. What would your useless superpower be?
Oh, that when I sneeze, it would like be so powerful, could like move a car, and you'd be like, "Oh no, I can't sneeze." Does that count, or am I doing it wrong?
Yeah, that counts. It's like you don't want it. You don't know when a sneeze is coming, so it's not like you can plan to fight somebody and be like, all right, pour pepper up my nose and sneeze on these guys.
Right. You get it.
As Gene, you would have tits. That's good too. Absolutely.
Right, and they would be phenomenal. Because I'd pay to have the right outfit.
And then you definitely need the right outfit. Useless superpower. I'm just trying to think. Never lose my keys. Ever.
Well, that's a good one, though.
I mean, it's useless, so it doesn't help anybody but me.
Depends on who you're hanging out with. They might appreciate that you had your keys.
They always need my keys.
If you were driving them around.
I'm still trying to figure out how we do a poll. How do I do a poll?
Ask a stripper.
Yeah, I'd need a poll in the house.
Not funny, sorry. Okay.
Would take a lot of. Have you ever done it? It's so there's two things about that. It's incredibly hard.
Yep.
And the pole itself turns.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's a workout.
My useless superpower. There's always dog fur everywhere. Even if the dog's not there.
Wow,
Your camera's out again.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
I got in my car today and I backed out of my driveway, and Gracie has been gone for a little over a year. And I vacuumed my car. It's not like I never ever vacuum my car. There is still dog hair in there, and even now when I vacuum my house, I still have dog hair, and it's been a year since there's been a dog hair. Dog hair is its own superpower for sure. Yeah, a poll on Twitch. I can't find my button, my mod stuff here. I got my chat. Actions. Oh, here we go. No. Dog hair is an irremovable object, absolutely. Oh. Yeah. I know where it is. I got it, guys. Your mom still finds dog hair in her flat. I visited her 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. I find dust bunnies of dog hair in places. I'm just like, this has been... that's why those Labradoodles and all the doodles are very popular, because they're non-shedding dogs.
Yeah.
And they're also hypoallergenics. So if you're allergic to dogs, you're not allergic to those breeds. And they're cute as all get out.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
The bigger ones. So,
What
my
is that
neighbors
noise?
have a very. Is it gone?
It is now, yeah.
If it's gone, it was me. I probably went. Was that the noise that you were?
It's similar to that, only more murdery. That's why I was like, what's happening to that animal somewhere in the background that's not happening? It shouldn't be happening to that animal.
That is probably me. It's just me breathing. Just me
Yeah.
existing over here.
Just don't.
Not non-shedding, just less shedding. Oh. I thought they were non-shedding. But it's like weird when you touch them because it's like human hair. It's kind of
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let's pet you as a weird human dog-like creature.
Ooh.
Look on this bird's face. She's like, hey, what's up? I'll go, yeah.
See an angry
He's
bird?
doing the Jean-Claude. He's doing the Jean-Claude Van Damme splits.
Yeah. He's looking to find a Volvo.
A Volvo. That's what you said, right?
Correct. What did you hear?
Volvo. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Oh, Stan. It's all over the floor now.
I'm always shortly before tears when Doug is painting a little bit over his nose. It's like when you watch. I don't know if you've ever watched Bob Ross on Twitch.
No.
When he does this thing where he'll go, well, now it's time for a test of bravery, and he'll put a black streak through the middle of what is already a beautiful painting, and then chat erupts with ruined. It's ruined. You ruined it. It's ruined. And then he takes the next, 10 to 15 minutes and he fixes it and he makes it a beautiful tree, and he always like pulls it back from the brink of being ruined. But it is like watching artists do their work. It's a bit nerve-wracking because you see you paint around things or do something and it's like, oh, it already looked good.
All right, I'm almost done.
There's no rush.
There
rush.
is. People are upset. Oh, if there was a guy here, that paint would have hit him right in the face.
Nothing wrong with that, Doug. Nothing wrong with that.
Woo! Give me a minute. Just 1 sec.
You got it. You got as much time as you need. There's no rush, Doug. No rush. All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye!
No one got to see Stan Lee up close.
Oh, hi, Stanley. How you Oh, he's loving it. You like all the birds? What?
Let's see if he even notices the bird.
You know what he does like, though? Oh, you're looking great. Oh, you're moved. 1 sec. Just hang out. They're right there.
I'll make a mess. All right.
Oh, look at.
There
All
goes
right.
Stanley.
Let's get excited about.
Oh, but what about the most beautiful girl in the world?
Oh, baby, what's happening, honey?
She might like the bird. Oh. party time. Siestaville.
Fiestaville.
You see the painting, baby? She likes it better when I hold her like this. I wasn't sure if you could see her.
Oh yeah. Heads up, lady.
All right.
Good.
She wants down.
Okay. Good night. Oh, little mustache on you there, Doug. It's gone now.
I appreciate it.
Hold on, little mustache. Ooh.
Woo.
Caliente.
That one's fun. All right. So tonight,
Can we quickly see the rest of these?
yeah. So
the
we've
other
got
two.
your bearded tit. Got this guy, Rowie.
A fierce lorikeet.
Lorikeet, thank you. I couldn't recall what it was called. And
Lorikeet.
Shane's Kingfisher.
Oh my God! Great, fantastic. I love the birds.
Yeah. Felt like a good bird night.
Yeah, excellent job, Doug. Excellent. Couple of quick housekeeping items before we go. We will not be streaming the typical stream next week. Next week, we're going to be playing some games because Doug is away. Doug is having some vacation in the away bits in the PEI, the lovely island that we have here in Canada.
Yep.
And then the following week, we will be doing an affiliate party just to celebrate the fact that we got affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some things for all's y'alls, some polls, some good times. Okay, so no next week, but yes, next week, come party. Check in the Discord.
Thank you. So I was getting caught up in chat. So it's Doug is away, actually, next week.
Doug actually is away next week.
Yeah.
It's Shane next week, actually, with party time. It doesn't work. I'm in trouble.
You'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, everyone, for all the suggestions. Yeah, just really felt like painting birds tonight, so it was great to get an international flair to these guys. And, yeah, it was super fun to put them together. So hopefully they look like what you envisioned when you suggested them.
Absolutely, for me. Just such a great job, Doug.
Thanks, Shane. And you did a great job, Shane, so thank you. You have
Thank you.
a wealth
Thank me, indeed.
a wealth of knowledge and wisdom and insights and opinions, and my God, it's hard to keep you quiet, and we appreciate it.
It's hard to keep me quiet. Absolutely. And if we are thanking people, I would love to thank everybody who subscribed tonight. And
Oh my gosh,
for the 100 bits.
So amazing. Thank you.
What an exciting time it is to be a Doug Actually participant.
Well, and also too, you said, put the suggestions in the chat. Let us know anytime how we can make this show better for all of you. So put those suggestions in too.
Love you guys. Have a great week. Hit exclamation point Discord. Join the Discord so you can join the festivities next week. And we'll be back in 2 weeks with a party.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your time and have an amazing weekend.
Bye.
Bye.